What up, 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 world? It's your boy Amp Dog with another episode of Politickin. Want to thank everybody for tuning in, showing your love, and make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, "What's the deal?" And today, I found one, another one, a Capitol rioter. Well, this one, I don't know how he went under the radar, but I found him after he made a dumbass statement. Um, Basically, he called January 6th a Rosa Parks or a Martin Luther King moment for him. This dude's name is Marquez. Felipe Marquez, as you can see, he's a happy guy. Um, this photo means a lot, and I'll get to the reason why that thumbs up is so important in a little bit. But let's just explain, just what's going on with this guy, Felipe. So basically, this dude, he went into the cap. He was at the Capitol riots, and he stormed the Capitol building and secluded himself with another group of men and one of the one of the rooms in the Capitol, and just tore it up. They say he was trying to give fist bumps to Capitol police as they're trying to stop what's going on. He was, as you can see, thumbs up. Um, let's get to the judge. Judge Rudolph Contreras. So we got Felipe Marquez and Rudolph Contreras. Now this kind of reminds me of that situation with NBA legend, what's his name for the Lakers? Anyway, his son stabbed somebody. The judge just pretty much gave him no jail time, like gave him the easiest sentence that you can give somebody that damn near killed somebody. Um, and Hakeem Abdul-Jabbar, that's his name. Hakeem, yeah, Hakeem Abdul-Jabbar for the Lakers. Yeah, his son. So that judge, I believe, was black. So it's not like it doesn't happen across the board as far as it's not what you do, it's just who you know type shit. So I think this is one of them situations, and shout out to Rudolph Contreras for just following along with the rest of these judges that just want to give people slaps on the wrist. 20 days uh, prison sentences. You get 20 days for storming the Capitol. Now imagine they really went through what they was intending to do. Then what? So that's why I just like to put these motherfuckers on blast, especially this Martin Luther King Rosa Parks moment for him. Anyway, the judge basically rejected the prosecutor's recommendation that Felipe serve 4 months in prison. 4 months, that's it. And I don't want to take it here, but if this was a riot full of, the skin tone, oh my bad, sorry. There's a little melanin, it'd have probably been a different story. Niggas probably been doing stories worth of time in jail. If not that extreme, which we know, how it always goes. But anyway, the judge rejected it, saying that the case was hard to distinguish from others in which the Justice Department had recommended probation-only sentences. So the Justice Department is behind this, people. So this should just let you know, next time you want to do something unruly and unlawful, just do it with a bunch of white folks. I didn't mean to say that out loud. I meant to bleep myself. But anyway, um, Contreras, who's a 2012 appointee to the federal trial court in Washington, D.C., said he was optimistic that Marquez would take a hard look at himself, and also ordered 18 months probation. The judge added that Marquez's conduct stemmed from a confluence of events spurred on by then President Donald Trump and his political allies. So let's say that is the case. You did it because another man told you to do it. Okay, you were influenced. Does that make it right? And just because he ain't the president no more, do that make it all right? Like, I mean, ain't no accountability? I don't know. It's just me. I'm just speaking on what I feel about this shit. Cause again, if there was anybody else, it would have been a lot of bloodshed. I'm sure. Like niggas can't even stand together to discuss fucking the new releases of Jordans without getting tasered or beanbags thrown at them or shot at the least. You know. I don't know. Anyway, Marquez pleaded guilty in September to a single charge stemming from his role in the breach of the Capitol, where prosecutors said he interfered with police officers attempting to protect the building by asking them for selfies and fist bumps. So he was there for the documentation and a good time, I'm sure. But guess what, dude? People lost their lives. So I mean, I get it. You want to take selfies to document you being there at a monumental time in American history, in recent years at least. Um, that's all good, but at the same time, it was a lot of people that you know ain't the same after this situation. So I'm glad he was able to find, I guess, the bright side of things. But anyway, yeah, this dude, he ain't doing nothing but some home confinement, pretty much. Um, his exact quote was, "This is like a Rosa Parks, like Martin Luther King moment for me. As long as I'm peaceful and I can say, hey, let's all come together, I think that's the most important thing." Okay, so you're media trained, smart motherfucker, but still, you're still stupid. You still shouldn't have did it. Um, and just because you are holding yourself responsible and accountable, um, don't mean that you should get this slap on the wrist like the rest of these motherfuckers. All y'all niggas, all y'all mother. That's my opinion. Um, yeah. So basically, they just gave this nigga a slap on the wrist, and the attorney or the prosecutors basically tried to contest him not doing jail time by noting other January 6 defendants who enter sensitive locations within the Capitol have received prison sentences. Like one guy, let me write this down. Nestler, he got 20 days in prison. We're going to do a story about Nestler and see what he do for his 20 days. Uh, you got a Erickson, not Nestler. Okay, Erickson. Okay, so we got Erickson, 20 days, who entered a conference inside Nancy Speaker or House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, and a 45-day prison sentence for Tam Dean Pham. Pham. Oh, I'm gonna get your ass, Pham. 45-day sentence for him, a former Houston police officer who spent time in the office space during the Capitol breach. Okay, so as you can see, I mean, 20 days in prison. Is it really prison? Like, do you even be like fully processed in that little bit of time? Like these dudes is just getting off with all kind of shit. Um, yeah, basically Contreras just said uh, he feel like Marquez, which is Contreras, just the judge. You guys, Marquez had expressed regret for his conduct, and he told the judge, "I wish I could take it back." And the judge basically was like, "Hey, this guy, the whole time he was doing something illegal and following people and being destructive and a menace to society. He showed and displayed a joyful and celebratory mood. Come on, you serious? A joyful and celebratory mood during an attack on the U.S. government. I mean, niggas could tell you some shit that you ain't supposed to know, and then they gotta go move to a whole nother country. Because if not, then you know they gonna have to go to jail for the rest of their lives. Uh, Eric, Eric Snowden, I think that's his name. You know, like they could tell you some shit that you ain't really supposed to know, and they'll call that shit the biggest threat against America government. But then you got these motherfuckers who was saying fuck whatever the routine, the constitution, fuck all that shit would have mattered. Nah, we ain't happy with the results, so this is what we doing. God damn it, you know. Yeah. So basically, they pointed out that he flashed thumbs up to photographers after leaving the building. Uh, they also said he drove from Florida to Washington with the gun, although he did not bring the firearm inside the Capitol. How the fuck do y'all know he didn't bring it inside the Capitol? Because he got thumbs up. And that's why I said this thumbnail is like important, because it just shows that no matter what the fuck you doing, put a smile and a thumbs up and you'll get away with it, basically. After returning to Florida, they say Marquez posted a YouTube video in which he claimed, "We didn't hurt anyone." That's a guilty motherfucker already. Like, you go all the way back home, and then you probably seeing the destruction and everything that's going on, and you guilty. So your conscience is like, you must say something. You must do something. And so you should got on social media like most people do when they feel like they must do something. They must say something. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Basically, they said that he lacked acceptance of his role and the seriousness of what happened. I feel like the whole whoever's going after these people, they dropped the ball and all that. That's what I feel like. Honestly, I feel like nobody's taking it serious. In fact, it's starting to make me feel like this was just a total failed mission on behalf of all of these stupid motherfuckers that I done talked about in the past that's been a part of this, that been prosecuted. And then, you know, the ones that's supposed to enforce these, you know, these laws and you know, they just getting slaps on the wrist. I mean, for real. I remember when it was something about black people was trying to do some type of not even a protest. Maybe it was a protest. I don't know. And man, when they tell you they put them gates up, they had the damn near the National Guard out there. You feel me? And I don't think they was trying to be violent. I mean, I've like he said, he named two iconic black figures and said, "Well, I just kind of thought that we weren't gonna. If I come with peace, then everything's all good." So clearly, that just shows that black people ain't the violent ones when it come down to this shit. We gonna be more understanding. We gonna kumbaya with you. We gonna, you know, we gonna be all good, all gravy. You feel me? But I don't know, man. I just feel like it got to be more consequences to this. You know what I'm saying? Because all this is doing is just fueling these guys to, you know, the next time just really show off and show out. You feel me? Um, yeah. So we gonna come back up with another video with Erickson here in the near future. I'm gonna get some information on him. Well, first I gotta make sure I ain't already did a story on him, but the name don't sound familiar. But yeah, man, we gonna get to the bottom of this shit, and not even just the bottom. This is more so entertainment to me. You know, I think it's funny. Um, just the shit that these people be saying, because once they know that they ain't getting in trouble, then they start doing interviews, and then they start saying some way stupid shit, but it be funny, you know. Um, yeah, man, y'all just drop y'all comments down below. Let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, "What's the deal?" And as always, protect your peace, protect yourself, and protect your family. Uh, Yeah, these motherfuckers is just getting, yeah. Peace.